2020 has been an unusual year, to say the least, very challenging. I am looking at this, studying this night and day, taking a look at different setups and adjustments, relentless amount of research right now. What would have been different? What could we have done differently? What are some of the small things we could have done differently in 2020? I want to start with Cobra III, E-mini S&P. I used to have a $600 profit target on this, and I took it off because we were in a market where the market ran. In 2020, with all the chop, a $600 profit target works better than no profit target. And I'm going to show you that, especially since May. So I'm going to look at this. I'm going to change the look back on this. It's going back 7 months. Let's just look at it 7 months and see what the results have been over the last 7 months. And it's down. It was up here in July, and then since it sold off. A lot of chop in the market since July. When there's a lot of chop, profit targets can be great because there is no trend that lasts very long, and so you want to capture those trades where it does show some profitability. So let's look at this strategy with a $600 profit target, and then we'll look at it historically too, the differences, so you can see the difference historically. And so all you have to do in this is to set that profit target to true, and $600, and here you go, 84.25, 32.25 drawdown. Really nice results. Really good equity curve, much better than the one we were just looking at. How does this work long term? I'm going to go back 5 years. So I actually went back 7 years. It went from 7 months to 7 years. I just changed the years in the drop down. Here are the results with a $600 profit target. 43.66 average trade profit. That's after $25 slippage and commission, so 68 before. 44.6250 drawdown. And here is the equity curve. You see 2015. It did well, and then in 2020, let's look at the periodical returns, 10,000 in 2020, 13,000 in 2015, and 9,800 in the last 12 months. So pretty high average trade profit, about $80 average trade profit in 2020, after slippage and commission at 25, so good results. Now let's look at it again without the profit target. Take a screenshot of this so we can reference that. Adjust the profit target once again and pause the video while we are looking at this. So we'll turn the profit target off, and then we'll look at the latest results. So I like bigger average trade profits, 56.66 versus 43. Bigger drawdown though, 92.75, 43.800. You're getting $10,000 more total net profit without the profit target, but you're getting a bigger drawdown, and the return over drawdown is smaller, 472 here versus 756 on the other. And here's the equity curve though. Again, 2015 did well here. You had this long drawdown here, and so with the profit target, maybe it makes sense to trade this with a profit target. And without a profit target, you could also trade without a profit target. You trade both variations. But I would recommend overall taking a look at adding a $600 profit target to Cobra III ES. Working to get this in the calculator, because every time you change the system, it will change the calculator as well. So coming into this year and into June, as of June, you're looking at it right here and you're thinking this looks really good. So if you're coming into June, I'm going to change the date back to July 1, and so you can see what we're thinking as we come in to that. It made it through the pandemic pretty well. You know, if you find something that works and then it works during the pandemic, you say we're good to go, and then it has a little drawdown here, and then it makes new equity peaks here, and then you get into the second half of the year, and you know, pre-election chop could be choppy, but it could also be trendy. It's not typically something we just say, hey, the election's coming, let's just turn off the strategies because it's so choppy. And so this year it's been that way. So let's take a look at what this strategy looked like coming into the second half of the year. And we're going to go to 7/1/2020, and we're going to go back to 11/18/2013 to match what we currently show. We're cutting off the last 4 months, so you can see what we're looking at here. And I'm going to pause the video. So without that drawdown in the last 4 months, this looks really good. 57.75 versus 33,000 on the other one. 83.25 is still, it's still up there, but in line with long-term drawdowns. It came out of this drawdown period right here. I tell you that great strategies go through 1 to 2 year period drawdowns, and here you see about a 2-year drawdown from equity peak to equity peak, and it's done well since that time. Since the beginning of 2018, it looks really like a pretty good normal strategy. No strategy. We guard against strategies that just look like this because we think they're probably optimized, or there's something in them that is not right, because most strategies don't go straight up when you add slippage and commission. This is with slippage and commission. So this is Cobra 3 coming into July, and it's just done terrible since. And overall, at this point, I think a $600 profit target works better. This is 609. Let's add the profit target back for the same time frame, and so we can take a look once again, make an exhaustive comparison back to 2013, and we can see here. So coming into July, this is 39 with slippage and commission. So you're at 64, and you're at 44.62 drawdown, 638. You're at 28.475, and the equity curve looks like this. So and it accelerates. It accelerates into the last 4 months, and this jumps by 5K. This average trade profit jumps to 43. And the return over drawdown jumps to 756. So that is where we are. You have to look at the long-term picture of what's worked in the past and what works now. And I wanted to give you an exhaustive preview on some of these for development. And you can adjust those profit targets. Maybe you find a different way on your side. So that is the first strategy that we're looking at. Cobra 3, I'm going to make a series of videos and let you make those adjustments. If you want, I'm going to make official recommendations in the portfolio calculator once I have it all compiled.